Hello all, JMSReviews here, and no more picture montages because I was able to get YouTube Downloader working again, not to mention my Dazzle, so yay, no more picture montages. So yeah, anyway, just got done playing the Metal Slug Anthology, and before that, I want to say a few things. A long time ago I played Metal Slug 3, I really enjoyed it, and then not until Metal Slug XX did I play another Metal Slug game, and I loved Double X so much. It was such an awesome game. And so I really wanted to try out the Metal Slug Anthology. Saw it at Blockbuster, gave it a rent, just played all 6 games, and I am surprisingly very disappointed. The games themselves are perfectly fine for the most part, but it's pretty much everything else that kinda ruined the fun of the game. For starters, this is probably the only time you'll ever hear me complain about the fucking menus. And I'm sure they're fine for some people, but for me, and I'm sure a lot of people, they're just so bland looking. I mean, I don't have any footage of them, but it's just, I don't know, but it's just something about them just kind of actually pissed me off or something. I don't know, they're just so incredibly bland, they're just horrible to look at. Very unappealing. There's also the horribly integrated bonus content, or quote-unquote bonus content. The bonus content is a interview, some music, and then a whole bunch of little pictures, like a gallery, like a picture gallery. And that sounds all cool, just fine, but what kind of kills it is that you'll be able to unlock everything in a matter of, say, not even a couple hours. What they should have done is have you unlock each individual song, or maybe a small group of pictures, you know, so what they have you do is that there's 4 groups of music. There's like Music 1, Music 2, Music 3, Music 4. And instead of unlocking each individual song, you'll be unlocking those 4 groups. So like once you unlock Music 1, you'll unlock, say, 6, 7, or 8 songs in that group. And again, this does not take very long at all, and so why even bother putting them there, or even have me unlock them? Just have them there, you know? Same goes for the picture gallery, and the interview, oh my god. It's just a big, bland wall of text. It's not an audio recording, it's not a video, it's just a big, stupid, bland-looking wall of text. I mean, I can read just fine, and I like reading just fine, but you guys understand what I'm saying. You have to read it? Come on! And there's no new content at all. What would have been nice to have some cheat codes or something. Maybe a cheat code where you don't have to press the continue thingamajigger all the time, or maybe one where you don't die, or maybe one that gives you infinite rocket launchers, or infinite whoa bang, or something. No online co-op, no new gameplay modes, no achievements, no new games, no nothing. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything new, but you'd think they could have added something instead of just making a, compilation of 7 games. Metal Slug 2 is pretty much unplayable for me anyway because of the slowdown. I mean, I got like a butt ton of slowdown, like maybe twice and maybe each minute, and I didn't even finish Metal Slug 2. I mean, I was just getting sick of it. And Metal Slug X is pretty much just a much better version of Metal Slug 2, and if Metal Slug 2 is pretty much unplayable, and you got Metal Slug X, then why even have Metal Slug 2? Put a different game on there, or maybe a new game. That'd been awesome, but no. Another reason why this game is just a cheap cash-in. Then the controls, at times, lag just a hair too much, especially the ducking. And they can kill you sometimes. And there's no support for the classic controller, which is stupid. Makes no sense. And since the controls absolutely suck with the Wiimote, the analog stick is fine, I guess, but it's just so much better with the GameCube controller. And so if I didn't have the GameCube controller that I just bought like less than a month ago, I'd be fucked. So if you have to buy a certain controller to make the game feel good, feel decent, then that's just bad game design, really. And finally, getting killed every 2 seconds can get kind of annoying at times. Especially when you pick up a... let's say you pick up the rocket launcher! Or maybe you get the whoa big power-up. And it's kind of a buzzkill when 2 seconds later you die. And that happened to me so many times. But anyway, you're probably wondering why I think the game is still great, but it has all these problems. Well, like I said, the games themselves are perfectly fine, except for Slug 2 and with the right controller. But yeah, not really sure about this one. I'd say it's really good, almost great, maybe great, not too sure. Again, the games themselves are awesome, I love them, but just everything else just really kind of kill the mood, and just kind of make the game feel like a cash-in, which it is. It obviously is a cash-in. And SNK is probably my least favorite developer now, because of this horrible disservice of the... I mean, if I was a die-hard fan of the series, I'd be pretty damn disappointed, in the least. So, I gotta give this game a 7.5 out of 10. I mean... it would have been a lot higher if everything else were just at least good. But everything besides the games was just horrible. Just absolutely horrible. So, hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about all the negative points, but that's how I felt. And see you next time.